Henry Cooper, in his own words. Desert Island Discs, BBC Radio 4, the 16th of May, 1966.
Henry, what part of London do you come from?
South London, Roy. You know, we've always lived that part of London. Now yes. I live in North London, but we was born and brought up in South London.
You're a twin, aren't you?
I am, yes. I've got a brother, George, yes.
What was your first job when you left school?
We worked in a sheet metal factory. Hard work, but it filled us out and brought us out, I suppose.
Yes, your brother took up the same line?
He did, yes, for a while.
Did you stick at it long?
No, not too long, because they see that we was a bit big for our age, so we was given all the nice heavy jobs of stack that metal there and do this and that. So we left that job. I went into the building game, like just labouring, and my brother went into the upholstery trade.
How did you first get interested in boxing? Was this at school?
No, well, I think it started a bit earlier than that, Roy. We had an uncle who bought us a set of gloves, me and my brother, so naturally when we had the relatives there, me and George was showing off like punching hell out of each other. Yeah. And it matured from there. My dad sort of done the usual thing, got down on his knees and sparred with us, showed us how to shape up, and we just took it up from there.
Was your dad a boxer?
Dad done amateur boxing in the army, but his father, my grandfather, was a good fighter. He travelled round England with the old middleweight champion Ted Pritchard.
He was a professional?
He was a professional. We fought bare knuckle.
Yes, so it's really in the blood?
Oh, yes, yes.
You won your first championship at 14, I believe.
Oh, yes, that was youth boxing, I suppose, South East Divisional Championships.
And then, well, at 17 you were the youngest ever amateur senior light heavyweight champion.
Yes, I won that in 52. I was before I was 18. Yes, and then went on to the Olympic Games in 52 in Helsinki.
Yes, how did you do that?
Well, I got a bye in the first series, and then met a Russian in the second series and lost on points. I thought I'd won, but that's how it goes. You have to accept these things.
And then you did a lot of boxing in the army. You won the Army and Imperial Services titles.
That's right, and then we went on, like in the same year, to win the ABA Championship again in 53 through the army.
When did you decide to turn professional? When you left the army?
Well, when we left the army, though I'd already been introduced to Jim Wicks, our manager now, because my trainer, Georgie Page, took us to meet him, but he advised us to stay amateur while we were in the army, and then we would turn pro when we came out, which we did.
You and George?
Me and George, yes.
Was it hard slugging at first?
Well, it is hard work because you have to keep a normal job on. You have to go to work during the day. Then we was back in the evening in the gym, working out in the gym.
You were back at the building trade?
Oh, yes, back at plastering, yeah.
What was your first important professional fight? What put you on the map first?
Well, I suppose I had the normal 6 and 8 round type of fights, and then we started fighting like continental champions and started winning. But I think at that time, when I got on a bit, I went through a rough period in my career. I had 3 or 4 fights, lost 3 or 4 on the trot, and so we went to Germany. We had 3 fights there, which I'd done well, and then I think got my confidence back a bit. We came back to England and then fought Dick Richards at Porthcawl. We stopped him in 5 rounds, and I think that was a turning point in my career. And
in 1959, you took the British and Empire heavyweight champion title from Brian London, and this is a title you've defended and held now for 7 years.
For 7 years now, coming on, yes. If we hold the title till November this year, I think we beat old Bombardier Billy Wells' old record. He's the longest reigning so far.
How many fights did it take you to reach that peak?
Well, I suppose 30, 30-odd fights to get up to the first title fight, yeah.
So, Henry, at Highbury you'll fight Cassius Clay for the World Heavyweight Championship. You're only the 4th British fighter in the last 30 years to have a go.
Yes, quite correct, yes.
And this will be the first World Championship to be decided in this country since...
For 60-odd years, yeah.
Now, this is because the money involved is so big, and ordinarily it can only be raised in America.
Yes, well, previous to this, in America you had this closed-circuit television thing which outdone us every time. Well, now we've got it over here, we can compete with them, and as you can see, we've offered them good money.
Yes, Cassius Clay is going to get, what, £100,000?
£100,000.
And you're going to get a good share too?
Well, I'm getting well paid, not as much as that, to tell the truth, but I mean, I'm quite happy with what I'm getting, so everyone's happy.
How much of an advantage do you think it is to be fighting on home territory?
Oh, a big advantage. I mean, you can't be fighting in front of your own people. I mean, usually a world champion makes the challenger come to him. Well, this time we've made him come to us.
Yes. You're in intensive training now. Have you...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?